Hi, I'm Camilla Claiborn, and this year I worked as a synagogue organizer with Greater Boston Interfaith Organization. And I worked with a bunch of congregations in Newton, Mass. Who knows Newton? Newton? Yeah? Okay. So I worked with a great group of leaders, and at our first meeting, I was immediately struck by how seasoned these leaders were and how dedicated they were to their beloved community. They had a passion for justice, they had sizable constituencies within their congregations that they could mobilize, and they wanted to stand up for what was right. But there was one small problem. They were so nice. They were really, really nice. Now, as anyone who knows me well would tell you, I'm a lot of things, but I'm not generally described as real nice. So this is a little bit challenging for me. But I grew up in Kansas City, in a suburb of Kansas City, which had a lot of people in it, like these really nice folks in Newton. They seemed a lot like my parents' friends. And my parents' friends couldn't possibly have imagined tackling these issues in my hometown. But I like these Newton leaders a great deal, and I worried that they might not be willing to access the kind of anger that we need to really get into a fight, particularly because they'd chosen an issue that was pretty tense, which was affordable housing, and it was likely to get pretty decidedly uncivil. With this challenge in mind, I made a decision. If this group wanted to really make an impact, they needed to get into a fight and move beyond discussion and research and into action. In a sense, they needed to leave nice on the sidelines. In a nearly 300-person action on May 23rd, this group of suburban leaders that reminded me so much of my roots stood together in the largest Catholic church in Newton to ask their mayor to take measures to increase the number of affordable housing units in their city. Newton was literally pricing itself out of housing, and the problem was beyond individual control. But the moment that they showed me that Newton congregations wasn't just a bunch of nice folks was when a new leader that I had identified and prepared shocked us all by looking the mayor in the eye and saying, "Thank you for committing to be the mayor who makes affordable housing a reality in Newton, the first mayor in Newton's history to do so." The look of shock and awe of really seeing Newton congregations as a power player on the mayor's face and on my face showed that these nice leaders had learned to use their edge this year. And I saw suburban power used in a way that I'd never imagined possible.